How's it going, everybody? This is Darrin with GuitarControl.com bringing this video lesson, and today I've got some more pentatonic sequence and lick ideas for you. So right now Guitar Control is giving away this really awesome daily practice routine to improve your lead guitar chops. This was put together by our very own Silvio Gazquez, a two-time Guitar Idol finalist. This routine covers the four main concepts that are necessary for lead guitar: alternate picking, legato, sweep picking, and tapping. All the tabs and exercises are all included in this free ebook. There's a link in the description where you can get yours. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look at these. All right, so this first one we're going to look at here, I've showed you this lick before, but in a different context. So before we looked at it with the... So like you play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notes, so you play 2 notes per string, you play 3 strings, and then you add one more string as you go along. So like 6, 5, and 4, and then 5, 4, and 3. So what I'm going to show you how to do now is to do it by shifting up into different positions. It's still going to sound more or less the same, but instead of being stuck in this box, it's going to move you to different places and help you to play more horizontally. So the simplest way to do this, for like this little exercise, is we're going to start here on the A string, and this is all just going to be on the A, D, and G string. So we're going to start here at the 5th fret. I'm going to pick and then do a hammer on to the 7th fret, and I'm going to do that on all 3 of these strings. So pretty easy, just like the other one. But now what we're going to do is we're going to shift up to the next position. So we're going to go from 5 and 7 to 10 and 12, but still on the same strings. So the 10th fret on the A string here is a G, and then the 12th fret is an A. So if we look at the 5th fret on the D string, it's a G and then an A. So by shifting up, we're going to get that same effect. Now we're going to come up and do the same thing, 10 to 12. Now we're going to move up 5 frets again, so that's going to put us at the 15th fret, 15th and 17th fret. And we're going to do the same thing, but the only difference now is that when we go to the G string, the first note has to be flattened a half step. So we're 15, 17, 15, 17, and now when we go to the G string, it's 14, 17. So by practicing that, just getting used to that spacing, then you can, when you're improvising, instead of having to be stuck just in the box, you could, play stuff here. Something like that. All right, and the next one we're going to look at is based out of just your box pattern number 1 of the Pentatonic, and we're doing it here in E, but it's movable. Just like the previous one, they're movable shapes, since we're not using any open strings. So this is a variation on another one that we did recently, but what I like about this one is that you can just bar your first finger, so it makes it a little bit easier to be able to play. So we're going to take our first finger and we're going to bar at the 12th fret, just across the first 4 strings. Then, 3rd finger, we're going to start here on the 14th fret, and we're going to pick and pull to 12, and then hammer back onto 14. Then we're going to go to the G string, 12th fret, and then back to 14 on the D string. Then we're going to follow that with the 12th fret of the G string again. Now we're just going to repeat that same pattern, but now we're going to start on the G string. So it'll be 14 pull to 12, hammer to 14, to the 12th fret of the B string, back to the 14th fret of the G string, and then back to the 12th fret of the B string again. So. Now we're going to go starting on the B string, and we have to go to the 15th fret. So we're on the B string, 15th fret, pull to the 12th fret, hammer back to 15. to the 12th fret of the high E string, and then back to the 15th fret of the B string. And then here, just to kind of end the sequence, when you get to the 15th fret of the B string, you just roll that finger up to the 15th fret of the high E and pick and pull off to 12. So there's all different variations you could do with that, but I like the idea, especially if you're kind of a beginner, this can kind of help you to be able to play, you know, something that sounds really satisfying, but make it a little bit easier by being able to just bar your finger. All right, and then the last one we're going to look at has segments of a couple of different things that we've done before, and this is just another idea of how you can hook them together. So again, out of the first pentatonic pattern, and we're in E, but again, movable to wherever you want. So we're going to start off at the top of the scale. So I'm going to pick 15 and pull to 12 on the high E string, and then on the B string. Then we're going to go to the G string, and we're going to start on the 12th fret and do a hammer on to 14. So then we're going to go back to the B string and hammer 12 to 15. So that's the sequence. So pick, pull, pick, hammer, pick, hammer. Okay, now we're just going to repeat that same sequence across through the rest of the scale. So now we're going to start on the B string, and we're going to pick 15, pull to 12. Then go to the G string, 14, pull to 12. Now we're going to go to the D string, and we're going to start on 12 and hammer to 14, and then do the same on the G string. Okay, now we're going to just continue the pattern. So now it's going to start on the G string, 14, pull to 12. Same thing on the D string. Now we're going to go to the A string, 12, hammer to 14, and then to the D string, 12, hammer to 14. And then finally ending with the last sequence starting on the D string, 14, pull to 12. A string, 14, pull to 12. Now when we go to the low E, we have to go back to 15, and then back to, or except now it's going to be a hammer on, my bad. So we're going to go 12, hammer to 15, and then back to the A string, 12, hammer to 14. And then I just ended it just to kind of resolve the sequence as to make it, you know, more kind of like a lick. We're ending on the 12th fret of the G string with some vibrato. All right, so there you have it. 3 more pentatonic sequence / licks, or just ideas to get you to be able to make your own licks and make your improvisation more fun and interesting. So if you like this lesson, be sure to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you have any questions about this or other guitar-related topics. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content that we upload throughout the week. Well, that is all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.